In this edition of the Parliament Report, fantasy or reality? Opposition leader says the budget does not inspire hope. Don't even think about it. Davies warns against JDX2. And former PNP administration under fire for allegedly misusing public funds. Opposition leader Portia Simpson says the budget rolled out by Finance Minister Audley Shaw is bereft of heart and soul. She says it presented the administration's fantasies but did not address the country's realities. In her contribution to the 2011-2012 budget debate on May 5, Simpson said, "This budget has no heart, this budget has no soul, and this budget gives no hope." According to Simpson, neither stability nor growth would flow from the budget. She says the government is attempting to use public relations to trick the Jamaican people. However, Simpson argued that the stark realities facing Jamaicans were a far cry from the fantasies presented by the administration. Citing 14 consecutive quarters of negative growth, the loss of more than 100,000 jobs, and a dramatic decline in the standard of living as a result of the doubling of the poverty rate, Simpson charged, "This is reality, not fantasy." She invited Prime Minister Bruce Golding to convene urgent discussions with the opposition to help find solutions that could ease the hardships being faced by Jamaicans. The Bruce Golding administration has been given a stern warning not to contemplate another Jamaica Debt Exchange JDX initiative. In early 2010, the administration entered into a debt exchange program with holders of government instruments. But on May 4, opposition spokesman on finance, Dr. Omar Davies, cautioned that the parliamentary opposition would not stand idly by and allow the implementation of JDX2. According to Davies, there is an issue which I have heard increasingly bandied about, and I say very calmly and with all good intentions to the minister, let us not even contemplate taking any such step. I am referring to the possibility of JDX2. He was making his contribution to the 2011-2012 budget debate in Gordon House, the seat of Jamaica's parliament. Finance and the Public Service Minister Audley Shaw had dismissed the notion of JDX2 during a meeting of Parliament's Standing Finance Committee in April. Commenting on the JDX, Davies sought to downplay its success, saying, "Whatever the PR treatment, the JDX was a default, and few persons go around boasting of the efficiency of their default." Transport and Works Minister Mike Henry has accused the former People's National Party PNP administration of corrupt practices on a major road project. In his contribution to the 2011-2012 budget debate on May 5, Henry said the government was now facing a $10 billion claim from a large contractor. The transport minister launched a blistering attack on the parliamentary opposition, claiming it misused the public funds in early 2001 to shore up its chances of winning the 2002 general election. Henry told his parliamentary colleagues that Cabinet will have to settle a claim by a company called Peel in the sum of $10 billion. The transport minister spent some time in his contribution to hit back at opposition spokesman on finance Dr. Omar Davies, who had claimed in his presentation that the government was concealing the spending on the Jamaica Development Infrastructure Program, JDIP, in the Jamaica public bodies. The opposition wants the $8.7 billion project this year to be set out in the estimates of expenditure. And that's it for another edition of the Parliament Report. Join us again next week when we present another bulletin of the happenings in the Jamaican Parliament. Until then, walk good.